Good morning, students. Welcome back to the EVS class. Today's date is 28 May 2020. So we have already completed our second chapter, the first half of the second chapter, that is our Earth, right? So few of the questions have been remain. So we are going to discuss those questions in today's class. Now let's come to the first question, that is question number 13. So, what is the question? It's written, read two facts about the Earth's diameter mentioned below. The diameter of the Earth from top to bottom is about 12,713 kilometer and the diameter across the Earth is about 12,756 kilometer, right? So now you have to explain what these two facts tells about the shape of the Earth. So these two facts actually tells us that, what does it tells? That the diameter from the top to bottom is shorter than the diameter across the Earth, right? And therefore we come to know that the Earth is an oblate sphere, right? This is what we have learned in our while discussing the lesson. Okay, so let's come to the next one. This is question number 14 A. Sailors in ancient times were afraid of sailing in the same direction for too long. We have to give the reasons. Why? Because they thought that, or as they thought that the Earth was flat, the sailors thought that if they sail in the same direction for too long, they will fall down from the edge of the Earth, right? So that was the reason. Then come to the next one, that is number B. After Ferdinand Magellan's sea voyage, sailors no longer feared sailing in one direction for too long. Why? Because Ferdinand Magellan, he discovered that the Earth was not flat, because once when they were sailing for too long, they thought that they will fall from the edge, but that didn't happen. But instead of that, they came to the same place from where they have started. So these proved that the Earth was not flat. Then come to the next question. Here if you can see, yes, Ria, question number 17. Ria is an astronaut while Ayan works at the International Space Station. Both of them strongly believe that the Earth is an oblate sphere. However, they give different reasons for it. Complete the table below with their reasons. Now Ria, she works as an astronaut, and Ayan, he works in the International Space Station. So these both are different jobs, okay? Now Ria, I can provide proof of the Earth's shape as I watch it from the, so from where does she watch? As she is an astronaut, so she can watch it from the space, okay? Then Ayan, I can provide proof of the Earth's shape as I watch it from where does it watch? He watch it from the space station, right? So Ria watch it from the space and Ayan from the space station, okay? Next comes to the Ria. I can see the complete shape of the Earth from the moon. Do you know the moon? Do you know the moon is about, what was the total distance of the moon? It was 3,84,400 kilometer, right? Away from the Earth. So you have to write that one. Then Ayan says the ISS orbits the Earth from distance of how many kilometers? The ISS means the International Space Station orbits. The distance of the International Space Station is 400 kilometer, okay? And I can see what Ayan can see. He can see the curve of the Earth from this distance. The curve, okay, that we have already got it in our chapter. The proofs, right? What are the proofs which can show that the Earth is an oblate sphere? So those are the things that you have to mention it here. Now let's come to the next one. Question number 18. On a beach, Rashi was looking at a ship using binoculars. The ship appeared to be sinking. What do you think? Why do you think it appeared so? So we have already talked about the horizon, right? So as the ships sail away, they go across the curve. There is a curve, right? So they go across the curve of the earth's surface. Yes, and when they cross the curve, it appears to us as if the ship is sinking at the horizon. Okay, that is what the reason why we think that the ship has sink down into the horizon, because as the earth is curved, so it crosses the curve and we think it as the the ship has sank. Okay, now let's come to the next one. Question number 19. Pranav is sad because his birthday comes after 1 year, right? He is puzzled why a day gets over so soon while it takes a lot of time for a year to complete. Explain the reason behind this mystery by telling Pranav about the movements of the earth. Now, as we all know that the two movements of the earth are rotation and revolution, right? So rotation takes place in 1 day, like it takes 24 hours to complete one rotation, that which causes day and night, and that's why the day is shorter. Day and nights are shorter than the year. Why? Because revolution takes 365 1 by 4 days to complete one revolution. Yes, so which one is longer? Revolution is longer than the rotation. That's why we have to explain Pranav that the rotation, as rotation causes day and night, which is very shorter, that's why we have day and night, right? And revolution is longer because it takes 365 1 by 4 days to complete one revolution. Okay, let's come to the last question, which is find out information about any 4 planets in our solar system. So I have already given the answers here. You can note it down from the screen. So these are some of the informations I have collected. So planet Mercury. So time taken to complete one rotation, around 58 days. So Mercury takes around 58 days to complete one rotation. But our Earth takes only 24 hours. And time taken to complete one revolution, around 88 days. Mars takes 24 hours 37 minutes for one rotation and around 687 days for one revolution. Jupiter takes 9 hours 56 minutes for one rotation and around 4,331 days for one revolution. Neptune takes 16 hours 6 minutes for one rotation and 165 years for one revolution. So these are some of the extra information about the 4 planets. I hope you will write this one on your book, the question number 20. And also the Ria and Ayan, you need to do it on your book itself, and others you have to do it in your copies. I'll be sharing the answers, so you can note it down from here. So that's all for today. Thank you.